Hello everyone, I am Melinda NailFanatic with Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot, NailFanatic's Artistry Design Studio, and Pure Romance. And I'm going to do our daily tarot reading for November 15th, 2017. So, hi Lee, your name is on the list for a free reading today. I'm doing the free reading a little bit different because I'm at my studio location, not at the house location. So we're set up a little bit differently today, and going to set up the free reading a little bit differently, basically, like I just said. Excuse me. Anyways, we're going to do a free card pull like we do every day. Jazz, you're on the list. The numbers that we chose yesterday will still apply, but that'll be for tomorrow. And Jackie, you're on the list. We're going to start with a word of clarity for November 15th, 2017. Love, source, God. Some of us are already halfway or more through our day. In some parts of the world, you're already into tomorrow. But for me, it's November 15th, 2017. Hello, Misty, you're on the list. Doing the free card pull a little different today. And that's just for today. What is the word of clarity, Lesser Scott, for November 15th, 2017? So make sure you're tuned in, tapped in, turned on. If you like the way these readings go and they resonate to you, cool, stick around. If you subscribe, tap the bell, and jump online, you're tuned in, tapped in, turned on. That means you're with us all the way. This is our word of clarity for today. Joanne, you're on the list for today's free reading. We're doing it a little bit different today. Thank you. I'm glad you love the words of clarity, Misty. Put that comment up. I appreciate that. It was something that I was inspired to do. And then after I did it, I was inspired to share it with you and make it available. So we've done that. If you're interested in finding out more about the words of clarity, there is more information at lphtarot.com, which is in the title of this video. If you're interested in the nails, nailfads.com is there as well. And if you're interested in something for the room, go to nfpurr.com. The word of clarity for today is transforming. We've been knowing that, haven't we? We've been feeling the energy of the transforming. And this card coming out as our word of clarity for today says, today is a great day to go with the transformations. Let's see what's the underlying support. Kiana, you're on the list. We got room for one more person today because we're doing it differently. Hello. The underlying support is negativity. Ooh, I love it. Why do I love negativity as an underlying support? Well, let me help explain that. It's because of all of the areas where there has been negativity that we're now in this place today to transform, where the transformation is something that we welcome. So I'm hearing there are changes that we've asked for, and now that it's time for it to happen, it's time. Okay, let's get into our general spiritual message for today, okay? And I brought 4 mini decks with me today to the studio, so this will be the one we use for our general spiritual message overview. Excuse the bump. I am transforming. I am transforming. When you think of the Transformers, oh, I like that. Okay, we're going to see what this is, but when you think of the movie Transformers, they're always transformed to the most beneficial state. And sometimes it's in what appears to be the inferior state, the automobile, and sometimes it's in what appears to be a superior state to the naked eye, right? The robot with the weapons and all that. However, in whatever state you see them, it is because it is what behooves them at the time. So what are you transforming to? You were something, but now you see from a situation of negativity that it would be more beneficial for you to be in another state, which is at your access, which is a simple choice, a simple decision. Yeah. Julie, you're on the list. You're the last name on the list today. We're doing the free card pull differently. We'll show who won later on. Okay. So, the situation today is the Ace of Discs. And for some of you, this is something that is so overdue. For others of you, it's something that you're trying too hard for. For others of you, this is something that is a false start. So let's see what comes out first. And you know what? We're going to go with the external influence at this time. If it's a person involved, the person. If it's an energy, the energy. And this should be more of an energy anyways, because this is not a personal consultation. If you want to know what person it is, we can dig more details out in a personal consultation. These are general energies. This is the answer here. The energy of the situation, the circumstance, the person that we're having this Ace of Discs situation with is the Son of Discs. The Knight of Discs. Okay. So, being that it's a general reading, for some of us, this is about a continued persistence in our acquisitions of our, this is like staying the course, yeah? Our acquisitions of our material goods, our material wealth, our material world. But for some of you, this is just a earth sign person. Dang, that's a big truck, and they're so loud when they pass here. Anyways, for some of us, this is an earth sign person. This person is going to be like teenager to late 20s max. This person is young, but they're really doing their best. They're really doing their best, and however, there's a situation there. Your best course of action. For a lot of you, this is about receiving the opportunities to add to your incomes. About opportunities being given. This is for some of you, somebody said they coming in. Yeah? Let's see what's the best course of action here. Magician. First thing I'm hearing is don't think about it too much. Remember that you are the magician. This is already done because of the vibration you've been holding. So, what I'm hearing is if this money is slow in coming, for some of you it's money. If it's slow in coming, or held up, or delayed, or something of that issue, just remember it's already done. The magic is already done. What's the underlying support here? The Priestess of Discs. Okay. So, this person is going through something right now. And there we have the earth sign again. It's like they're up right here. They've already completed this situation. And they're looking to make this happen. So now what does this mean for us on a spiritual level as manifestors and divine blessed beings? What it means is something we were trying to do, we gained a certain level of manifestation of it. So we're still applying our magi powers, we're still applying our spiritual energy, we're still applying our vibration to that next level of whatever that it is. But we know it's there. It's there. That's what's supporting this. That's why this is all being drawn in. So this is, as soon as these two have their interaction, then everything else also goes straight. So for some of us, this is going to play out also in a person that we're dealing with who is got something to say or offer financially or materialistically, or some of you, this could be somebody lending you their car, I'm hearing. Yeah. Okay. That went a lot deeper in that than I had thought about going. Let's see what's going on with our financial flow today. Okay. And this is a deck that I'll be using. So if you're with this channel, you understand that I read according to what I receive. So if you're looking for somebody who's going to just read according to your book's definitions of the cards, you will be very displeased here. And if you're looking for somebody who's reading from a love source God connection, then you'll be pleased. If you love that fact, give this video a thumbs up right now with that YouTube button. Thank you so much. Because I love that fact. And I don't go like my own videos and stuff like that. I don't even know if you can. Because I remember reading something that said you're not supposed to. But whatever, it is what it is. And I know I'm not. I know that there's a lot of people that do watch my videos, and since I've manifested situations where I bump into them randomly in public in places I never thought I was going to be, but was brought to, it makes me remember how much I love you guys and how magical it is that we're together here on YouTube, sharing these downloads and these messages. And I appreciate, I got a nice comment that made me focus on the value that I offer, a very high value for those who choose to embrace it. But everything is not for everyone, and I know I definitely am included in that lot. So it's all good. I'm glad I'm for you, because you're definitely for me, and that's why I keep coming up on here. Financial flow, walking away from something. Somebody's walking away. They feel like they did all they could do about that. There's something better. There's got to. I'm hearing there's got to be something better than this. There's got to be something better than this. Wow, okay. The external influence is, you feel like it's just not enough. Like, as it comes in, it goes out. But you have to understand, and it's got some emotional background to it too, because you've been through some things. And I feel like, okay, what you were saving, you've had to actually tap into it and utilize some of that to accomplish some goals, some ends, some means to acquire or accomplish something. Yeah. So what that did was kind of upset your emotional waters. And so if we can't find a space of peace about that, then that emotional upset is going to flood over. So let's see what's the best course of action. For somebody else too, this is, I'm hearing 2 children, 2 other responsibilities, 2 others, something. 2 jobs. Some of you work in 2 jobs and you're tired of working 2 jobs. Somebody has a choice to make about their income. Are you going to go this way or that way? Let's see what this is. Best course of action. Follow that inner guidance. Go within, shut down for a moment. Yourself. And remember that you're on a journey Remember that you're on a journey. Once you reach a destination, you find that it was just the next stop on the journey, and there's yet another to come. Every time you think you're headed for a destination, you really think this is it. This is it, guys. This is it. No. It's never it until you're no longer it. And I'm hearing that's because as you, the it, do different shit, then it comes out differently just a little bit. So what is it that you want to do differently here? Change. Change is in front of you. What's the root, the support of the situation is the Four of Wands. Two things. Home was the first. Second is that activation into doing something else. Somebody has opportunity for two different things. What are you gonna do? Somebody's thinking about working from home. Somebody else is trying to understand the signs. Somebody's really trying to read between the lines to look and see what's the best possibility to carry forth with their productive creativity. I'm here in hindsight is 2020, and you can look back at how there's some karmic situations and karmic decisions that were made that you could make differently, and you're seeing the opportunity to either remake that same financial decision or move on to a different decision so you could get a different outcome. All right, so let me get into the romantic love message right now for, I'll pull two rows. One for, the first row will be for singles, the second row will be for couples. I think it was a November video, the May November video, where I did for, oh no, I did something else. It was for some, where did I do it? Oh, it was on Instagram. Are you on my Instagram? Because sometimes I get to doing picture readings and I don't give the meanings to the cards. That's where I let you practice using your intuition. And some of you are readers anyways. A lot of you are readers anyways. You have your own decks and stuff like that, so you know some of these cards. But anyways, I'll put some readings up, and that's what I put up was for on Instagram within the last week. I put up some readings on singles who like being single, singles who are ready to mingle, couples in love, and then couples who are done. And so that was interesting to see how the cards came out. Anyways, what's the messages for our romantic love situation, listeners? Page of Pentacles. For some of you, the situation has to do with one of your children that's affecting you and your situation right now. Let's see what's the external influence. The Four of Rods. That's two of them on the table right now, y'all. The external influence is the home situation. The external influence is people moving to a new home for somebody. I feel like somebody was hoping for a situation with a certain person, and that person turns out they're moving back home somewhere. And now comes the shift, the Wheel of Fortune. It says you hold the Wheel of Fortune in your hand for what you bring home. There's the Wheel of Fortune, holding it in the hand. Are you looking at your Wheel of Fortune sad about the way it looks? Because it's going to give you more sadness about what it looks like. If this is about being happy for the friend with the happy home, or it making you sad, what is it? Because you could shift if you choose. The bottom. I'm glad I was hesitant to pull that. It's the bottom I heard. Queen of Cups. For somebody, you're a little bit emotional right now. But here's the thing about you. You're a little bit emotional because your love is so strong. And you know you're going to welcome home what you're deserving of, because you know how your vibration is interacting with the universe around you. Let me also say, you know how your prayer is being put to God. Let me say that too. And this is for the relationship that is divinely purposed for you at this time. You want to bring it in. This says it's because you keep pouring love all over the situation that you're going to welcome it home. Yeah. Because of this high vibration energy. Now, okay. So yeah, if you're pouring sadness over this situation, understand that it must manifest in sadness. But the Queen of Cups is love. She's love. She is love. Okay? The Queen of Cups is love manifest. If she's off her base, she is complete insecurity, jealousy, envy, all that. That is the thin line between love and hate. But really, it's all love. It's just one is love and resistance. That's all hate and envy and jealousy and insecurity are. Or it's love flowing. And I feel more the flowing love here. Okay? Let's see what's going on for the couples. Couples for November. So this card says, okay, just, you don't know when it's going to happen. In divine timing, it will happen. And all you can do is keep adding more momentum to what you're manifesting. And that's what you're going to do anyways, even if you don't know about it. If you're in a couple, okay, somebody's got a secret that they don't want to share. Let me just say that. However, that is an external party. Yeah, okay, what's next? The Four of Pentacles. Okay. This is in regards to the home. Don't think that this secret necessarily is a bad thing. Remember too that some secrets are like surprises. I bought you something and you didn't know about it. Okay, so don't automatically resonate towards a low vibration energy. But for some of you, there is somebody who's hiding something about some money that they got. Okay, oh my goodness. Page of Cups. I'm hearing you could be surprised, but take it with a grain of salt. You're gonna be like, oh, okay, that's cool. That's a nice surprise. Where did you come from? That's how it's gonna feel like. Where did you come from? Oh my gosh, surprise. What is you? Something coming home. Something coming home. Definitely something coming home. What is that? I'm picking up a strong energy of money, people. Let's see what's the underlying support here. Six of Swords. Underlying support is that getting through the chaos, getting through the toxicity over into peace. Now, okay. So once you get into peace, then you start to see the other side of things. Oh, okay. So see these, okay. Why though? Okay. All right. Okay. So these two, okay. This really deals a lot right now. This is dealing with the Five of Swords, okay? These are the Five of Swords. All that conflicts and stuff that was going on in the Five of Swords, all the miscommunications, all the misunderstandings, any arguments, any conflicting thoughts, any thoughts of lack and limitation, yeah, they're being hauled away for the lessons that were learned from them. These were the ideas and understandings that we already had. Those are firmly in place. These are the new ones, yeah? So now, oh, a divine processing of the information that was gathered from the situation of conflict. Okay. Saying, now that I understand all this, I can get through any storm that comes up because I have a different understanding of this situation. So that situation, whatever that was, okay. How is this playing out in their couples though? Oh, okay. So somebody's gonna say something at home. Your partner or you, somebody gonna say something at home. And what you're gonna say is so off the wall, so different, like it's really shocking and surprising to your mate. And I feel that in the past this would have caused some conflict, and now because of all of the times there has been conflict, you're actually like, oh my God, I can't believe this. This is a really flirty type of energy. So you're more playful about it because you're just in a better headspace now. You're more about keeping the peace. It's like, can you really shock me? Because I am more grounded now than I've ever been. And by your response, so this is like what used to cause the argument, it doesn't work this time. This is, okay, this is the button pusher that's pushing those same buttons for somebody. The button pusher that loves to push the same old buttons, not finding success this time. Because you're different. Because your perspective and your mindset is completely different than what it was when that button pushing used to work. Huh. And in the general energy, this is why this priestess of disc also shows in the reverse, because she's like, I'm still the queen here, so you know, there's nothing that's going to flip me upside down. Hold on, let me put myself upside down. How about I just don't even go there with you? I'm gonna do me differently than I did me before. Oh, I didn't even refer back to the word of clarity that much today, but this is all about the transformation, baby. We're transforming. Transforming. Daniel Caesar has a song called Transform, by the way. Transform, 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 transform. Check it out. Let me send Daniel. Alright guys, so these are the general messages of the day. Now, as you came into the room today, I was writing your names down as I saw them come up, and I kind of like kept more of an eye on the screen when you came in and started doing greetings. So I did that differently. For those of you who didn't catch the very beginning of the live stream, I did that differently for the fact that I'm not at my desk as I usually am. I'm at the studio today, and so I just grabbed these cards and threw them in my purse. And so what I did was I wrote down a number, and on the inside of this that I saw at the time, I said, okay, Love Source God, what number should I write down inside, as I do every day? And I was shown a number, so that's the one I wrote down. And then I proceeded to write all the double-digit numbers down the sheet. So, the winner of today's reading is number 22. Can you see that? Hold on, I might need a... Dang it, I keep bumping this thing. So not used to doing readings from here no more. Okay. Number 22. And that is Jazz. Jazz. So, hang on for the reading that she gets for free, because it resonates always for more than one. And make sure you tuned in, tapped in, turned on for your opportunity to win tomorrow, where we will use the numbers that we came up with yesterday as... Oh, actually, tomorrow we might repeat this. I forgot I have another business meeting in the morning again. Oh my goodness. We make it all happen though. Jazz, focus on the situation, the question, whatever it is, and Love Source God is going to give me a solution, an answer, a best course of action for you. And whatever messages that come through, you know I speak them just for you and your brothers and sisters of humanity too, who are tuned in, tapped in, turned on. If you're still with us and you love what we do, give this video a thumbs up, because I love you. Okay. This is it. Here's your card, Jazz. The Prince of Swords. This guy says, he's the Knight of Swords, okay? And he says, let me help you come up with this plan. I am delivering the ideas, the inspiration. I am providing understanding and clarity. This is you getting the answers that you're looking for. Oh, I'm hearing, are you looking for the signs in the universe around you, in the planet around you? Because whether you're a God or a universe believer, it's still the same. If you believe in God, God as the creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, utilizes everything in of that to provide directions, to provide guidance, to provide signs. So what signs have you been getting? Jazz says, wow. Have you been receiving the signs we've been sending you? When you turn on the radio and those lyrics are what they're talking about, and it hits that spot in your heart that makes you have a little bit of a start, and you get to going and you get to flowing and you get to knowing exactly what you want, exactly where you are, exactly what you do, exactly how you be, because it is you in that moment that you clearly can see, recognizing the magical synchronicity. Are you hearing the conversations being spoken around you? Because sometimes the mouths of others don't know they're speaking to you. They're just having a casual conversation with their guy friend, their girlfriend, their cousin, and their granny. And the fact that you hear them is a magical rendezvous of many. And you hear these words and you think, oh, wow. Is this possible that this is a message for me somehow? So, okay, what I'm getting now is, Jazz, did you get some message and you're like, I don't know if that was for me though? Did you dismiss a synchronicity, or were you questioning the authenticity of the magical meaning of that synchronicity? Also, understand that it's like you're a focus of attention right now. Somebody is, I'm hearing, spying, like on your Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. I don't feel any physical danger from this. Understand, I don't feel any danger present, but I do feel like somebody's spying, trying to see what they can see to peer in on you. They want to see what you're doing. They want to see where you're at and who you're with. So I feel strongly ex-lover-ish energy there. Somebody spying, investigating. I don't know what that is. But what I do know is all that other spiritual stuff, Love Source God is always there, ready to react. What about from energy? I feel something all the time, hard to explain. Oh, okay. I see why you're asking me why from energy now. Sorry, it took me a minute to see what am I missing here. And what I got is that I had said because of messages from God. Well, it's the same if it's energy, Love Source God energy, Love Source energy, because it's still about the synchronicity, the attraction of evidence, the attraction of signs, the attraction of the answers and the knowing by looking around you. Just like I said, somebody was investigating. This is also, like, energy-wise, this is you investigating everything that's around you, because everything that's around you is communicating to you. This is about you gaining some clarity, Jazz. So, all right, how do you gain the clarity? I'm hearing. How you gain the clarity? You look at that little critter that just crawled across your path. You look at the interaction you have with the human in front of you. You look at the way you feel about the place where you sit and do and be. And then from there, you gauge the emotion. Are you in love? Or are you at a place where you have the opportunity to take what is love and resistance and transform it? I can transform you. Either way, this message is still about seeing the signs around you, because the universe is communicating to you. Everything is a response to your frequency. Everything is a response to your vibration. What is your vibration made of? The sum total of your thoughts, emotions, your feelings, your words, and your actions, all of that stuff, all of the things in your life that incorporate what jazz means. And then add them all up, divide them by however many different things we're incorporating, and there's your sum total of your vibration. Oh my goodness. So this is, you're getting the response now. Oh, okay. So what I'm hearing now is you are, Lee says it's resonating. You are you're seeing a response that's not exactly the way you wanted it to be. So this says this is an opportunity for you to go back and do some more refinement. So what is it you've been really working on manifesting? What is it that has been your goal? Have you had a goal, or are you just kind of just going with the flow, or how are you doing it? Because there's some refining that comes in. This is like fine-tuning your affirmations. This is like yeah, this is like fine-tuning of the belief, of the idea, of the thought, of the plan. That's a lot of information that we just drew out of that one card. And can I just say that I feel like something different when I'm in my studio? I think this is because this is a very, I almost want to say the word sacred, but it's such a creative space for me. I've been creating in this space for 9 years. For 9 years, I've been creating art here. Before I even knew the power of these colors that are all over this wall, I was creating it. Jazz says, yes, it is. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. You're so welcome, Jazz. I'm happy to hear that, love. Jazz and I met at the Human Experience open mic. I was really grateful that she was there because she really appreciated what I had to offer. And the Human Experience and the open mic is telling me that you know, I'm in line with my purpose, with what makes my heart dance, is doing this type of thing with you guys. So and then it's doing the nails, and it's doing the paintings, and it's making the cards, and it's being with the babies, and it's cooking the dinners, and it's all sorts of stuff. Am I scattered though? No, I'm not scattered. It is me with one point of focus. It is the focus of being all that I am. Be all that you can be, but not in the army. Oh my God, yeah. Be all you can be in yourself. And for me, it's about delivering to this planet and everything and everyone on it what was put in me that only I can deliver. So all those experiences, the witness, being a survivor of my father's suicide, where I now believe, just as my message was on point from the very beginning, and I'm glad I caught that. I would have caught it when I go back and snoop the comments anyways. But from watching dad's suicide and realizing, you know, I very well could have been in that vehicle too. And then my mom and my sister and my grandma and my cousins and my school and my arts and my life, all that stuff. Like, at some point you all realized or are on the verge of that realization that all of that stuff matters. Even the most ugliest of it, actually, a lot of the most ugliest parts of all of those things matter more than the pretty ones, because the pretty ones are always nice and fun and fluffy. But the transformation happens out of the challenge. Jazz says experience is very valuable no matter what it is. And we have to understand that when we're going through something and we're feeling negativity about it, remember your emotional guidance system, ladies and gentlemen. Your emotional guidance system says, hey, you're on track, continue ahead for 10 miles. Or it says, make the first U-turn possible, you're going the wrong way. Turn around at the first possible U-turn. This is turn around at the first possible U-turn. This is heading in the wrong direction. This is making the U-turn, baby. What was going in a direction that was taking us further from ourselves is now, yeah, we flipped a bitch on that. Excuse my language. Yes, we did. And if you ain't done it yet, you're on the verge of it. I mean, you're there. You're at the point where you're like waiting in the center lane to make the U-turn. It's a really good life. Change right here. Yeah, change coming in. I see a lot of change around the home. Situations dealing with children. Keep your heads up. Don't let the change, don't let the transformation scare you. Shanita says everything is always working out for us campaign. Yes. Ooh, that would be so fun if we made it a new trend for everybody to take a video of what they love doing and sing. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. 'Cause everything is always working out for me. How fun would that be? That's something I think I would love to see. And while I look at the screen, I see a 99 staring right back at me. Isn't that such a beautiful synchronicity? Oh, yes, honey. The transformation is real. And some of these things we're going to pull out, it's going to hurt, but it's going to heal. And the only reason we're pulling it out is because some of it is rotted and it's no good and it can only spread and grow worse. So why allow ourselves to go through that? Just go through the pain once, rip it off like a band-aid, begin the healing process, adapt to the new situation, and keep it moving. Yeah. Now, remember when you go spend money today, every time you reach in your purse, your wallet, or your pocket to pull out some money or a debit card or a credit card, just remember Love Source got out and use this up. How full can you get it and how fast can you fill it up this time with some more money? Yes. Don't forget to play the game, because now is the time to transform. If money's been tight, transform that. Transform that with a positive attitude. If you're paying bills today, don't pay $15.20. Pay $20. Pay $16. Oh my God, that was when I said pay $20, that was a far stretch for somebody. Putting $4 extra on the bill that you already have already used up that $4 worth of service. If that's a far stretch for you, honey, we gotta check some of that and transform that. We've got to transform that, because beliefs of lack and limitation can only breed more lack and limitation. I love you guys. The most awesome part about this is, I like what Joanne said. She said, make room for the new. The awesome part about this is we're about to show ourselves more of the awesome going through this. Now I got a 10-10 on the screen. Hey, I love it, guys, and I love you. We also had 11-11 twice today, but who's keeping count? You little magicians. Get ready for the money. Oh, I want to, before I take that off and read through all your comments, I want to remind you that while my supply of Crown Royal bags lasts, and life continues to make room for it, I will continue to offer my custom Words of Clarity deck to you. It is a collection of channeled messages. When you order one, I think about you. If I know you face to face, if I've ever met you, I think about you. If I've never met you and I've seen your comments and I've learned that, you know, you're always on my channel, I think about you. If I've never met you, if you've never commented or anything, I think about your name. I'm not gonna lie. I don't get an image of what you look like or none of that stuff when I do this. It's not reading you, because that's not what I'm looking for when I do that. I'm in a headspace of what words will be powerfully used by this person on these cards. And so I cut these cards out one by one, and then I, much neater than my own, write as I receive each word by word. And sometimes I receive additional words. On my deck, I went through and wrote them really sloppily when I received the inspiration to do this and the guidance to do it. It went so fast. I don't know how many cards are here, but it went so fast. So later on, as I had time, I said, well, let me research some quotes and some synonyms. And so I started writing those on here. When you purchase your Words of Clarity deck, I encourage you to follow any inspiration you get to add to your own deck, because all that does is put your hand into it. And that can only be good. It's not like you could ever taint them or anything. I mean, unless you're trying to save them as collectibles. Anyways, it's a beautiful tool, and the clients that have used them have really given me some amazingly beautiful feedback on them. And I just want to share them with you. Share them because I love the strength. I love the nurturing. I love embracing that in me and you. Nurturing our spiritual strengths. We're all psychic, and some of us don't know it. We're all psychic, but some of us won't show it. So these are a great tool to use as a focus word for the day, as a example. Oh, that would be fun. Okay, so that would be fun. So this trust says you can learn to develop trust with the cards if you want, because as you ask for something that you can see today when you pull your cards. So if you don't buy my cards, that's fine. Go get you some flashcards from the dollar store. Those are really nice. But you can ask, and as you see from our readings that we do every day, or from your own readings that you do for yourself with whatever deck you choose to use, you see that just builds more trust in you. It shows you that your trust is true, because it would only show the synchronicity to you because you're in this place of that type of trust. Positivity. Dividing. Blessings. A lack of positivity is dividing somebody's blessings. And they're not talking about it, but they're setting their intentions, and they know what they can expect. They're going inside, ignoring the outside BS, ignoring the deceptions, living in the present, seeing the present in the present, expecting that surprise. Man, I want to see the comments. That was really fun. I like when I do that. That's really, really fun. My cards are so used up. May the blessed be with you, Melinda. Thank you. Thank you, Destiny. I appreciate that. Bernie feels that something momentous is about to happen. Bernie, so do I. Oh, my goodness. Jackie said, thank you for all that you do. You're welcome. Joanne, I said that earlier. Make room for the new. That was a good one. And Lee says she actually said that today. I think she said about to flip a bitch or everything else. Everything is always working out for me. I don't know which one it was. I like that Jazz says my message was on point from the very beginning. That's awesome. Carol, blessings and light to you too, love. Kiana, you're welcome for the message. Thank you so much for your beautiful comments. She says, she thanks me for the message and says, awesome as always. Joanne, go deeper inside you. Absolutely. That's always the best place to go. Shanita said, everything poetic there. I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. Intuition is talking. People been, Kiana talking about synchronicities. People been seeing the synchronicities. I was talking about hearing music in the car, and Shanita said that when she hears their favorite oldies of her parents, she always says, thanks for riding with me. That's awesome. I love that. Solimar Richie, hello. Thank you for making it live. Wow, that's awesome. And Chanelli, my dear, the numbers I did different today. I'm sure if you catch the beginning of this, you've seen it. Destiny, it's not a new layout, babe. It's just when I'm in the studio, that's all. Demetria, hello if you're still with us, or if you come back and see this. I think you've been in here a couple times. As our family grows, I just I get to know more and more of you. So anyways, thank you so much for all you do. I absolutely love the part of me that aligns with you. So check out the website for more information regarding personal consultations or Word of Clarity deck creations at lphtarot.com. That's lphtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course, me and mine.